Hey guys, what it do? It's your boy Supreme Uchiha, the God, and today we are talking about yet again weak hero. And I gotta admit, I think it's becoming my favorite webtoon. Actually, to be honest, I think it is my favorite webtoon currently. It is just absolutely phenomenal the way it deals with characters, character growth, the depth of every, like, the layers for every character, the fact that you get a backstory for the good and the bad guys, the fact that you really get to know these characters and in nuanced regions even, and really get to explore the world, and it's not all focused on Gray and the main character. It's all the characters seem to play a key role and are all impactful to the narrative of the story, the crux of it all. And it's so interesting and intriguing how the author deals and handles each of these characters, giving them graceful arcs. We When we met Ben Park, we knew that he was supposedly, allegedly very powerful, very strong. We knew he was super friendly. We didn't quite understand why, but he just got tired of fighting. He just got absolutely tired of fighting. He got tired of people challenging him. He got tired of reacting to people challenging him. But his friend Alex Gogo did not understand that shit. He didn't get it. He was like, why are we taking this shit when we can beat these guys up? And one situation led to another, and he ended up in a place where he was in trouble. And that's where Ben Park felt he had no choice but to join. He had no choice but to bowl up his fist and fight. And obviously, Gray being injured and Rowan being beaten and Eugene being beaten, it reminded him that maybe in order to prevent his friends from being beaten up like Alex Gogo was in the past, maybe being a pacifist isn't the way. Maybe sometimes you got to take the fight to them. And I'm so intrigued and interested to see what happens next, because this man takes a whole collapsing scaffolding almost onto his back, like building materials onto his back, injuring his arm, cut open, bleeding. And yet he stands up and says, I will kill all of you in order to protect his friend, his best friend. He was beyond furious. He was beyond rage. He should have already lost consciousness, but he refused to fall and crumble. Because he said, no matter what, I will win. No matter what, I cannot lose. And he said, like, and this is after him saying that Donald Nye is unbeatable, but he won't lose. It's something special. And even Donald Nye himself is shocked. He's impressed. But he's like, this guy might actually end up dying if we continue this fight. But this guy is willing. How strange. However, the only thing that kept Ben up was the fact that he did not want to see his friend hurt. His instincts, or his instincts of protection, to protect. And Alex Gogo said, you know what? Fuck this shit. I'ma fight you. I refuse. You cannot touch Ben. He's already unconscious. I can't let you. And he's crying and he's apologetic. He's sorry that he is the reason for this. But luckily for both Ben and Gogo, Donald now gets a phone call. He picks it up and he has to go. So he says, I'm with Jimmy. All right, you guys are lucky. I'm going to leave you guys off. But he says, come fight me anytime, especially you, Redhead, because he was like, he's interested in Ben and how Ben Park managed to stand toe to toe with him and fight toe to toe with him, all while having already fought, and then proceeding to have building materials fall on top of him just for him to get up and still be standing. And it's not until the outer sight does he collapse, when he knows my friend is safe. And there's this beautiful moment that follows where we have Alex Gogo just positively, like, he's just bawling, he's crying, he's like, I caused this. And he takes action immediately, wraps, bandages his arm with his shirt, with his jacket, throws him on his back, and runs with him all the way to the hospital. And he's thinking back to the past, he's thinking back to the friendship and how long they've been friends for, essentially the whole lives. How when Ben Park went to his house to look for him someday and he wasn't there because he went to soccer practice. And as you know, Ben Park now plays soccer. So the reason he plays is because he wanted to just spend more time with Alice Gogo. The friendship is thicker than blood. And when Alice Gogo sees him on the bus back from training or to training, I'm not 100% certain, he's He just begs the bus driver, please stop here, jumps out and just hangs out with his friend, his best friend, Ben Park. And to see that same person and for him to turn his back on him out of annoyance, out of frustration, he feels extremely selfish. So selfish he feels, and he's crying as he bursts through the hospital. And now we understand why Alice Gogo is the way he is currently. Why he refused, absolutely refused to be seen by Ben Park when he got beat up. Because he doesn't want Ben Park to ever risk his life for him again. In fact, now he's avoiding fights when he can. Such a beautiful, beautiful thing. Such a beautiful turn of events. Such beautiful character growth. Such beautiful friendship. So back to the present day, we have our boy Gerard like, yo, what are you thinking about, Gogo? And he just says, just something back in the days. Another phenomenal chapter by Weak Hero. Undefeated, undisputed. I hope it continues on the way it has been going. It's absolutely breathtaking. It's been a boy Supreme Chia the God. I'm out.